Hello, this is James Hunter, and welcome to my Two Cents channel. Today I'm going to talk about how drinking beer apparently makes you patriotic. That's right, drinking beer, particularly drinking Budweiser, makes you a patriotic American. So, where am I going with this? Am I trying to be silly or funny? Well, I'm going to speak to an advertisement I saw this month from a beer truck, right? I believe it's Budweiser. And just to be clear, I'm not knocking people who maybe who drink beer, alcohol sometimes. I do have a video on my playlist, Fitness, My 50s, where I actually speak about whether or not it's a good idea to drink alcohol in your 50s. I'll put a link to that below. So in another video on my channel, I talk about the peripheral route to persuasion versus the central route to persuasion. So, a lot of these companies that have deep pockets, they do good, they donate money to charities and things, and they do some, which is a good thing, right? So they probably imagine are donating money to for veterans or armed forces, for instance, or maybe they're just want to have marketing campaigns that may be supportive of veterans or people who serve the country in the military. So there's a lot of ways to be patriotic, for sure. And there's more than one way to feel good, right? About either your country, the military, veterans, etc. The Wounded Warrior Project, right? I believe that's the name. They do a lot of good work and so on. So where am I going with this video as far as, well, drinking beer makes you patriotic, right? So for people who market alcohol products with this Budweiser brand, Miller Lite, I mean, pick a brand, right? What about bourbon, right? Jack Daniels, that they know that they cannot take the central route to persuasion. They're not going to be able to sell alcohol to you by saying, you know what, alcohol is really great for relationships. It's going to, help you be more emotionally available. Your wife will be pleased with you if you become intoxicated. And yeah, you know what? It's great for your liver. Never mind all the adverse effects it can have to our health. A lot of videos on that, right? Alcohol is a very destructive. It's a toxin. So it's how it suppresses REM cycle sleep, suppresses protein synthesis. It crushes testosterone. It does a lot of things, right? It's water soluble. It can get into the cells, through the cell membrane, damage mitochondria, etc. Never mind all the adverse effects that alcohol can have to physical health, mental health. That's mentioned in my video, my playlist, Fitness My 50s. So never mind that stuff. We're not going to tell you the obvious stuff, right? Because we're not going to be able to sell alcohol and market it to people based on the actual facts about it. Because if that was a marketing campaign just based on facts, people are going to probably be a bit more, feel skeptical or maybe think twice about whether, getting intoxicated is a good idea, drinking alcohol. So marketing understands this. So this is why they take the peripheral route to persuasion. So they're going to attempt to evoke feelings, emotions that will influence behavior, right? So you see this with tobacco and other things that are not good for us, right? How harmful to our health. So sure, they'll put it on a beer truck. Proud to serve those who served. Armed forces, this Bud's for you. Now, working in the mental health field myself for, I guess, at least 26 years or so, I can tell you there's a lot of veterans who suffer from PTSD, alcohol use disorders, substance use disorders, addictions, or homeless. They struggle, with addiction and mental health issues. So clearly, in this context, with the veterans, alcohol is not their friend, right? I mean, how's alcohol helping veterans? If anything, it's part of a context where they suffer more. So this idea that if I drink alcohol, specifically Budweiser in this advertisement, I can feel good about myself. I am this Budweiser. It's for you. You are everyone in the armed forces. I can drink this beer for you and feel good about myself. So this is the emotional angle to get you to feel good about drinking alcohol. So to be fair, if someone is going to enjoy having some beverages sometimes, beer, whatever it is, it's in my opinion, it's just call it what it is. Call it what it is. You are having a social gathering, and perhaps drinking alcohol is a bit of a social lubricant. You don't need to have these ideas or reasons to be able to justify drinking alcohol, right? But that's what marketing does. It wants to package a product in a way that they can sell to you for your reason to drink alcohol. Here's your reason to drink alcohol. Makes you patriotic. You can feel feel like you're a proud American. It supports the armed forces. So we are giving you a reason, almost like a permission statement to purchase alcohol, buy our product. So if we want to be patriotic or show some respect to the armed forces, there's clearly other ways to do this. You can volunteer in your local community, right? You can volunteer for organizations that are nonprofits that perhaps serve veterans who might be homeless or people in the armed forces. You can get involved in any number of nonprofit organizations that provide services to armed forces, active duty services, right, in the military, veterans, and so on. So there is a lot of other context. It's not black or white, a lot of shades of gray. But I think you get the idea. I want to make this quick video today on December 24th, Christmas Eve, right? For those of y'all who celebrate Christmas, and other people may have other ways of how they celebrate the holidays, which is fine. So I just want to make this quick video to point this out. I saw this advertisement at the convenience store earlier this week and just had to roll my eyes a bit when I see this stuff. But you would be surprised. A lot of people are in this, what I kind of call autopilot, if you will. They're just kind of coasting through life or going through life, and they just are not really seeing this stuff, right, for what it is. They just kind of like, yeah, there it is. Yeah, advertisement, Budweiser, they're good guys, and so on. They're for profit, by the way, right? They're making a profit to make money. This is not there's anything wrong with that. We live in a free market society, capitalism. If someone can convince you reasons for buying their product, whether it's a cheeseburger, a car, etc., it's what it is. So I'm just pointing this out, right? You can feel patriotic, support the armed forces. You can do a lot of things and say this is for you, right? It doesn't have to be drinking a Budweiser. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. My name's James Hunter. I make topics on my channel. I make videos on my channel about different topics, wellness, physical fitness, mental health, and other topics in general that may be of particular interest. So if you appreciate content in any of these areas, check my channel out. I really appreciate it. You can subscribe and just click the subscription button and notification to notify you when I make videos week to week. And if you have an opinion about marketing of alcohol and other drugs, drop a comment below, right? Tobacco, cigarettes used to be, I believe it used to be advertised on television. They don't allow that anymore. You do see it in the magazines, and they'll use the peripheral route to persuasion. They'll just try to make people look glamorous and cool and exciting. So they're really marketing a lifestyle, if you will. So if you smoke, then yeah, you kind of feel associated with said lifestyle that they promote. So I hope everybody has a good holiday weekend, and you get the idea. A lot of ways to support the armed forces. Doesn't have to be by drinking beer.